Hey, 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 good afternoon, everybody. It's your girl, Candrea Fion, coming to you today with some information regarding blood pressure and how you can begin to ditch those medications. So let's get right into it. So first and foremost, health and wellness is a lifelong process, and there will always be bumps along the way. We've all experienced, been around, or even have family members who at some point or another suffers from high blood pressure and the complications that come with it. Now, if you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? Ask yourself that. If you don't take care of your body, where are you going to live? Okay, now as Edward Stanley put it, those who think they have time, let me start that again. Those who think they have no time for exercise or healthier habits will sooner or later have to find time for illness. And nobody looks forward to that, right? We don't look forward to illness and being sick. So what does that mean? You have to take care of your body. Now, if blood pressure meds were subscribed to you because maybe you've had the effects of smoking cigarettes all your life, or you've got bad healthy habits, alcohol problems, poor diet, etc., then stopping those habits may or may not help you, but it never hurts to try. Okay? Now, if your meds are related to a rise because of obesity, or stress, you're gaining all this weight out of nowhere, then you want to definitely get started on an exercise program that's going to be appropriate for your condition ASAP. Now, you also want to make sure that you eliminate salt and caffeine from your diet. And I remember years ago when I was working a 9 to 5 and I worked in customer service, I used to drink coffee heavily. At first, I didn't like coffee, and then out of nowhere, I developed this love for coffee. And I had to have it every day before I started work. And I used to dump a lot of sugar and different types of creamer that I didn't even know anything much about. As long as it tastes good to me, I didn't care, right? Well, that eventually caught up to me along with the Pepsi Cola I used to drink all the time because it was so delicious to me. And I loved the caffeine kick that it gave me. That caught up to me, to the point I started feeling sick and I started feeling drained of energy and all those good stuff, right? So I had to check myself into a doctor and get checked, and quite naturally I was told I had high blood pressure. Well, I did implement the things the doctor recommended, which was drinking more water, beginning an exercise program, and of course, ditching the caffeine. Well, I did all that, and eventually I did begin to feel better. I went back in and my blood pressure was a lot lower. So I'm bringing this up just to emphasize the fact that it's very, very, very important that you watch the amount of salt and caffeine that you're intaking into your system on a daily basis. Now, these two alone always trigger high blood pressure. Caffeine and freaking salt. Now, yeah, losing weight and exercising can help, but ask yourself, do you really, really, really want to spend your days dealing with high blood pressure at all? That can take months or even years just to get it under control. Okay? And so basically, having high blood pressure should never be taken for granted. It can be a slow death or even kill you quick, okay? Especially if you're planning on, oh, I'll stop this here and there. No, you actually have to come up with a natural plan in order to totally and completely eliminate these high blood pressure issues. It's, high blood pressure has actually been known to cause stroke, heart attacks, dementia, and even embolism, which is something you definitely don't want to mess with. Embolism can be a very serious situation. Has a lot to deal with your arteries and whether they're flowing properly to and from your heart and stuff like that. Okay, so again, most people do try, but don't really last. So don't spend another penny more on pills for high blood pressure. Why? Because if you're among those with a high blood pressure reading of at least above 140/90, you're probably suffering from hypertension already, which is known as high blood pressure, and don't even know it. Now, this is a common problem amongst mostly young people, like young adults and even older adults alike. Lots of people do walk around unaware that they even have it. Okay? There's usually no initial symptoms, and the symptoms are so subtle it doesn't even give you enough time to warn you unless you're checking it regularly. Okay? So that's the reason why I am doing this video, to let you know high blood pressure is nothing to mess with. And most people, again, they try to regulate their blood pressure using prescription meds and other stuff, but those also come with side effects that are potentially very dangerous for youngsters and especially elderly people. Some of those side effects can include like dizziness, leg cramps, and even insomnia, you guys. So you want to be very careful with the medications that you're using. I have seen several people on blood pressure medication take their dosage, go to stand up to go to the bathroom or walk into another room, and literally feel faint, like they're going to pass out. Not cool. Okay? So there's even times where doctors may even prescribe doses that are actually way too strong, and they create way more problems than actually solving the problem. And that's why I'm doing this video. There's even reports, there's lately been reports of the high blood pressure medication that there's been a recall. I don't know if you guys have seen this report. They have actually recalled certain medications. I didn't get quite a glimpse of the names because I really didn't think to write them down, but it's been said that some of the ingredients in these blood pressure medications are actually causing cancer and other severe illnesses. And that's not cool, you guys. So I hope by listening to this that you are actually hoping for a more safer and better alternative to help regulate and prevent these complications. Okay? It's always safe to go natural. It's always safe to go natural with the natural herbs that the earth has already provided us with. And that those turn into supplements that work along with using a more healthier diet. You will see a drastic change in your health overall when you use these two combinations. Okay? Now, fortunately, these organic constituents may help you or your loved one regulate a number of health concerns, including your high blood pressure, and even be able to get better diabetic function in your body. So, yes, and we're talking about natural health remedies. Believe it or not, there are several natural remedies extremely effective in aiding and bringing your blood pressure levels down to a more safer level, okay? A more safer and healthier level. So with regular use, and of course, you have to do your regular checkups with your doctor, you can begin to live medication free. I will never tell anyone to stop seeing your doctor unless you feel like it's absolutely necessary. Okay? Now, me, myself, personally, I actually look forward to seeing myself as well as everyone else grow in the knowledge of becoming more healthier in 2019. Okay? And with the help of these awesome health remedies, good eating, good clean eating, and of course some exercise here and there, you could actually add more years to your life, you guys. And so what I mentioned is like the natural remedies is something you want to slowly implement, or you could just implement them and slowly diminish your medication. Either way. All right. And actually, today's your lucky day. All right. Why? Ooh, excuse me. Today's your lucky day because we have actually discovered some amazing organic supplemental remedies that you can actually do at home to improve your immunological and mental stress so that you can ditch those meds. Now, stress can come from many forms and places, like dealing with your kids, especially if you have teenagers, dealing with your spouse, dealing with people at your job, your co-workers, dealing with your bills, dealing with life in general. Social media can be a stressful thing too as well, right? So we have discovered this natural combination that has been helping people aboard all through the nation, the United States, slowly begin to ditch their blood pressure medication. If you would actually like to know more information on what these natural remedies are and how you can begin to implement them in your life and in your diet as well, or even help someone that you know that is actually suffering from this as well, please reach out to me. Actually, I'm going to leave the link in the description below in this video. You can feel free to click on it whenever you want to. It's going to take you to some information. All you have to do is read the article and then click on the Learn More button. It's going to route you to the information that I just described. It's going to help you be able to reduce the amount of medication you're taking for your blood pressure. Now, I always tell everyone, when you start taking herbal remedies, you do not want to just quit taking your meds altogether. You want to slowly reduce your dosage. So say, for instance, you're taking these natural herbs or natural remedy, and you're starting to feel better every day, and you're noticing a difference in your body. You still want to take your blood pressure medications, but every other day you want to reduce the dosage. You can even go into your doctor's office and say, hey, I found something that's really helping me. I've been changing my habits, eating healthier, whatever you want to say, and tell them, look, I really want you to reduce my dosage. They're too strong for me. I need you to change the strength of my medication, and they should be able to do it. Now, if they tell you no, then hopefully your doctor is just not a hater. You might want to check more into what kind of doctor's office you're actually going to. Most doctors are more than glad to give you the okay to start using natural products. Most doctors are more than glad to change your dosage and say, hey, great job, we're glad you're getting better. If not, you better be very questionable with the type of doctor you're dealing with. Okay? So don't hesitate to look over the ingredients and ask your doctor if they're safe. 9 times out of 10 they'll tell you yes, especially when they see that it's all natural herbs that come from the earth. So if you would like more information, again, please click the link below in the description. And I'm going to sign off now. This is your girl Candrea Fion coming to you with helpful herbal remedies to ditch your blood pressure medication. I hope you got value from this information. If so, please drop a comment in the comment section below and let me know. Share this with a friend or family member, or share it on your social media. It's greatly appreciated. Until next time, I will be doing more videos, so please subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button so you do not miss out on the great info that I will be sharing in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love and peace. Stay safe. Bye.